Hey guys, this is Mexicool. Welcome back to Let's Play, Let's Discuss Silent Hill Restless Dreams. I'm here with Ravenous Spectre and ST2K Hall of Famer, Ronmower.
Who the blue hell's that?
Greetings and
Sound like
salutations.
Hollow Lamer.
Hollow Lamer.
Sweet restless dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Traveling away in the seven seas. Everybody looking for something.
Thank you, Cartman, for that rendition.
There you go.
Or what was the other remake? Sweet dreams are made of fears.
Yeah, the Manson version. That was cool.
Okay.
That was a cool one.
I remember that one.
The 80s version was cool too.
I sure wasn't Krang that was singing it.
Might as well have been. Kind of sounds like it.
Yeah.
It could have been.
All right, so
Damn near
Mexico, bring Spectre up to speed to what's going on here.
Well, we just broke into somebody's house and we're looking around, and this guy's house happens to be filled with monsters. So what a lot of fun that is.
That sounds like some wholesome family entertainment right there, doggone it. And Trump's America.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's Trump's fault that these games come out.
Speaking of my whole situation with the Silent Hill series, like I've never really taken a chance to really play it like I wanted to in the past, but my dad actually played a little bit of the second one, God rest his soul. He actually played some of the second one, which it was a series I never thought he would ever get into, but I've never really been much into like the survival horror kind of games, but I played bits and pieces of a few different ones. And actually, recently, I got Silent Hill Downpour for the PS3 for like $5 at Goodwill. And I started playing it, and it seems a little slow for me. So I don't know if it picks up later on. So this is probably going to be like my first Silent Hill that I'm actually really getting into. Like I got Silent Hill Origins on the PSP, and I've also got I also played some of like Silent Hill Homecoming. But other than that, I hadn't really dove really deep into the series, but I know it's like extremely freaky. Honestly, I did like the movies. I know everybody's kind of polarizing on those, but
Ernest, did you write this?
Did I write this? Probably, but I didn't remember writing that, so it must have been on one of my off days. But as far as you go, Ravenous Spectre, the games do really start off really slow, and then it just builds, and eventually it gets to the point where it's like, oh, okay, this is actually pretty entertaining.
yeah, because I've heard that the second, the Downpour is much more action oriented than the other ones in the series.
For me, when I played it, it was a lot more funner. I just like the combat system. It seems like they improved a lot on that from previous games, and it wasn't that bad of a game. People just didn't like the idea of it being a little bit more combat based.
Mhm.
But dang it, it's a damn good game. Just like give it a try, people.
So she's talking to the reclusive Ernest Mexico here, whatever his name, Baldwin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I played this game and the first time I hear his name is Ernest, I'm like, oh crap, what the?
Yeah.
Not to mention I was playing at 4 a.m, so that kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Don't play these games all late or early in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. Being half asleep never works when trying to play a game, because there was this most simple thing that I needed to do in Downpour, and I ran around everywhere trying to figure it out, and it was real late at night, and I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And I was going to go check out a walkthrough until I just went back and tried it out myself, and I found out the most simplest thing I just kept running past a lot, and I'm like, okay, that's what I need to do. I guess I was more awake then the next day, so
yeah,
kind of just made me smack myself. I was like, that was so simple. Anyways.
Yeah, for this scenario, I feel this scenario is more sad than scary. Just some of the stuff that this guy says, it's or Ernest at least, whatever, or what I say, it's pretty depressing. But when you play the main game, it's completely opposite. It's that game scares the heck out of you.
But what is the worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario? Well, in the main game, there's 6 different endings. In this one, there's just always the same ending. Which
Jeez,
we'll get
6
to right
different
after
endings.
this commercial break.
Yeah, do they have the alien ending or the one with the dog ending? Like I think that they have in other Silent Hills.
Yeah, those are always fun to watch. And then they do a UFO ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Mexicool would do his first live stream on the channel with Silent Hill 2, the main game, starting tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, man, I haven't played that game in so long. I play it at least once a year. That's one game I do trying to play every year.
Yeah.
At least once.
Does it still scare you just like it used to when you first played it, or are you kind of used to the scares by now because you know where they're coming from?
Nope. It just scares me as much as it did the first time, which is I know it's coming. Oh my God.
That's good. That means it kind of still keeps it kind of fresh for you, even though you've experienced it a lot of times.
Experience it. All right, there's the guy right behind the door. Not, oh, what the, oh.
Yeah, exactly. I was prepared, but I wasn't prepared.
Don't open that door.
Where's Barry? He's in Raccoon City. Oh, we could have used him in Silent Hill. Barry would have went around shooting everything.
Will this woman become a Jill sandwich?
Will she become the master of lockpicking?
Gen 2. She needs to be in the kitchen in this mansion.
All right. Ronmower said that as Gen 2, not as himself, people.
Yeah.
But we are treated with lots of dialogue in Silent Hill games. I'm sure since you've played them before, Spectre, you know all about that. And anybody that's played this game knows. Dialogue. All right.
Yeah, that's true. Really trying to fill out the story.
So you don't play as a silent protagonist?
Nope.
No, this isn't Chrono Trigger or JRPG.
Oh, Zelda. Oh, okay. Or Link. Now, Link's not silent, remember? Cool, huh?
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
That sounds like a porno.
Jeez. So, will she yeah. Will she become a Maria sandwich? A Maria tortilla? We'll find out. Next episode.
That's racist.
Yeah. I got that from Saved by the Bell where Jessica Spano was trying to disguise herself and hide from Mr. Belding. He goes, "Oh, well, who are you? A foreign exchange student?" She goes, "I am Maria Tortilla."
Oh, I remember that.
There's a lot of backlash, death threats from. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's no SJWs back then.
Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, Maria, you think too much.
Maria.
Man, this ain't Mexican. Why should you name Maria? Now that's racist. No.
She reminds me of that story.
Malia should be Marie.
Really can happen.
Well, that cutscene ended quickly. You think miracles can happen? Stop talking and walk around.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
And let's figure out what the hell we forgot. Yeah, sometimes I forget.
That music. Oh, that music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dangers in the area.
I think that's what scares me the most is the music. They did an amazing job on the soundtrack for this game. It scares you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And there's the walking legs.
Yep. As Skip Rogers would say, to destroy the enemy, shoot him.
If that enemy, if that monster was a wrestler, its entrance music would be, "She's got legs." Dun, dun, dun.
She knows how to use it.
Eat your heart out, Stacy Keebler. We got legs over here.
She's got 4 legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's on his last leg here.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
I said she's on his last leg. What is it? Is it a man or a woman?
We don't know. It's Silent Hill.
I can honestly not tell you.
It's half and half. They just stitch everything together and call it whatever.
Oh boy, that could be true.
Half and half.
Fortune
I'm half the man I used to be.
Cause I dropped a saw in my lap. Anyways.
Take time with the wounded hand.
Use the map.
Cause don't play with saws. Don't juggle saws. You'll have a wounded hand.
Yeah.
Man, this is a big freaking house. Wait, I think it's a mansion, but still.
Well, yeah, it's a mansion. Reminds me of Castlevania 64.
Dun dun dun.
Which came out first? Probably this. No. It's just the Xbox. Never mind.
This is 2001.
Yeah, Castlevania 64 came out first.
It's like PS2, Xbox.
Yeah. I did the sound effect when you pick something. Dun, dun.
Oh, Mexicool, did you have problems in Silent Hill Downpour where at certain points there would be like this massive frame rate drop, like massive lag while you were playing it? Or did you?
I did.
Okay.
I
I thought it
was
was
trying
just
to-
like console specific.
No. It had that problem too, and I was trying to figure it out. Well, when I played it, was like brand new. I was trying to figure out. I was like, what the hell's going on here? And it's like, I know this ain't scary. This is just something wrong with the game.
What'd she step on?
It's aggravating.
This game has bugs.
Game has bugs in it, just like that GameStop rant where I forgot his YouTube name. He talks about how these people came in looking trashy and they tried to sell the games to GameStop. He opened it up, Xbox 360 game, Transformers War for Cybertron. He opens it up, crunch, bunch of dead roaches inside the box.
That's insane, man.
Jeez, man.
That's
You know, I'm going to put the link to that.
true.
Not that he needs a plug, but I want to put the link to the description box because that video is funny because of his rants on GameStop and that story in particular. He goes, video games aren't supposed to crunch. And I open it up. Lo and behold, there's a bunch of dead cockroaches.
That's disgusting.
And he said, the woman looked at him and said, with her meth glazed stare, she was like, "Are you afraid of a couple of bugs?" Jeez.
Oh my god.
Not a couple bugs, maybe a couple hundred.
I'm afraid of meth crazed idiots like you bringing in freaking video games filled with cockroaches.
Yeah, I'm afraid that you don't know how to take care of your freaking media before you bring it in to trade it in for 2 cents and a used condom.
Jeez.
Exactly.
Yeah, cockroaches. I'm not a cocky guy, so I don't like them.
They say I'm cocky, and I
Yeah,
say what?
Yeah, I was gonna say it ain't bragging if you do it and you back it up. They say I'm cocky, and I Stone Cold. What? It ain't bragging if you do it and you back it up.
What?
I remember that promo back then for Royal Rumble 2002, and it shows Ric Flair strutting back and forth. They say I'm cocky, and I say Stone Cold. What? It ain't bragging. That was cool. Speaking of cool, Mexicool. What's going on here?
Looking for a specific item for Ernest or myself.
Look for some enemies to kill, because it's getting boring.
It is. Don't worry, this game's filled with plenty of them. But
Yeah, one of the
looking
main
for
things.
Whoa. There we go. Action. 52.
action. Oh
It's all
god.
about the atmosphere and the overall tension of not knowing what's behind the next corner.
Just like The
That's
Walking
true.
Dead. Some people complain that a lot of the episodes of Walking Dead is boring, but it's really slow builds to the grand finale.
Yeah, but nowadays it's just boring.
That's what I've been hearing. I heard they had 3 or 4 more seasons signed, so I don't
Yeah, and
know.
I heard that Andrew Lincoln, for who plays as Rick, is supposed to be signing off after next season. So I wonder what's going to happen to him, if he's going to die, or if it's true, or if he's going to go to some other show, or what's going to happen.
Well,
There's the white liquid we were looking for. Ernest is all, oh, go get that for me. Oh,
Yeah.
and by the way, there's a bunch of monsters over there, so yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow, I wonder what could be over here. Nope, nothing. Just a save. Let's get the hell out of here.
What the heck was that? Whoa.
There's a lot of that out here. What the heck is that?
It's not legs this time.
That's what we'll call it. We'll call it what the heck was that?
It's a
Yeah.
fleshy, walking, bald nutsack.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, I like what Spectre says. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the enemies respawn.
Oh, respawning enemies. I hate that.
So do I.
I know this ain't
hate when
NES.
there's enemies- Oh, yep. I hate when there's enemies that they're in areas that there weren't enemies before, and you're like, "What the heck? You weren't here before."
Exactly.
Oh,
Keep you on your
oh.
toes.
We're gonna beat him down.
Just butchered it.
I just butchered this commentary.
No, you're not Bear. Oh. Shut up. Ronnie, how come people's asking me to come back then, asshole?
I could see him. I not see him. I could hear him say something.
Hear him say that. Oh, yeah, well, how come your fans are asking me to come back? Douchebag.
Ronnie, Ron. Instead of Jerry.
Yeah. ST2K clap 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 clap.
The lock is broken forever.
Oh,
Next. Why would somebody need a mansion this big? Well, mansions are big, but I can big house like this. Why would I
'Cause they're
want to
rich.
with all these monsters? Let's shoot the door for the heck of it.
yeah, I don't know if I want a mansion. Even if I was rich, I don't know about a mansion. I mean, geez, because I don't know,
Nah.
be too creepy. Anybody could break in probably kind of easily. Let's have heavy security, and
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man. That's mansion probably too rich for my blood. If I had money, I'd probably live in maybe a nice big house somewhere out in the country or something, but probably not a big mansion with 80 rooms or whatever the heck.
Yeah, you could probably move people in though, and they can all help take care of the bills or something. But for me, if I was rich, I would just build a normal sized house on a large amount of land, so I could be away from people.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could do. That's pulling a Brock Lesnar right there.
Yeah.
Will
Or Walker Texas Ranger.
The gods
I love that show, Walk.
You know it too. You were born in this town.
not sure God is the right word.
It's Satan. It's the devil.
Nobody knows what the heck's going on here. I sure as heck don't. And I played this game so many times.
What the hell's going on? We don't know.
Do you believe in fate?
Not a clue.
I played this game so many times, I still don't know what the heck happened.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
Wait for the plot twist. It's coming.
This
What they twist?
there's nothing.
It didn't mean twist.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James.
The suspense.
The suspense is building. I think.
In her pants. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway.
Yes.
Or a skirt. She's not wearing pants.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind?
So technically, this takes place after Silent Hill 1 and before the main game, Silent Hill 2.
Yes,
Oh,
Which
cool.
is weird. They tell you to play this after.
you're
Anyway, that's just what you think.
My father.
You don't really know anything.
You don't really know anything.
okay.
You don't really know. Third. Coochie coochie la la la.
Oh, there's Kevin Bacon.
There was a disembodied voice behind the
Yeah.
door the entire time. She was talking to a spirit, or the voices in her head. I hear voices in my head.
They count to me. They understand. They talk to me. Perhaps it's we who is insane.
He went behind a hidden wall.
So was she talking?
He's off to Never Never Land.
Voice in her head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
He was a ghost. Ghost.
So you're talking to Sam or whatever his name is from Ghost,
That's a very slow pan around the room.
right?
Boom! Something jumps out at you.
Yeah,
Like in Silent Hills, the demo, the PT demo.
jump
Oh
scare.
yeah, that was really good at doing that.
Yep, a few drops of pee came out when I played that, and it happened to me. That thing just popped out right in front of you, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah, I played that. My friend, she's like, I'm not going to tell you anything that happens in this game. All of a sudden, I play it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not going to play this. He's like, come on, dude. He knows something's going to pop out. He's like waiting for my reaction. I'm like, dude, I'm not playing this. He was a ghost. A friendly ghost. No, he wasn't really that friendly. Dunt, dunt, dunt.
Clicky, clicky. Ugh. It's a rather foggy day today. Anytime it gets real foggy outside, I just think like the place that I'm living at is just turned into Silent Hill.
Oh boy.
No, don't do it. I just beat the game. Why are you going to kill yourself?
She has a butterfly on her stomach.
Yep.
I think, or a bee,
Kind of looks like Christina Aguilera back in
or
the
a
day.
moth.
Yeah, I like that idea, moth.
I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta stick a gun to my head the right way.
Somehow
That
this
didn't make any
music
sense.
flag. No, I'm joking. He's like, that
Well,
sounds nothing like Christina Aguilera. That sounds 100 times better.
it sounds like some drunk dude. I'm a genie in a bottle. Rub my dick the right way, or something like that. Anyways.
So she threw the gun over the wall, knowing that there's going to be still a bunch of monsters all over in the city. Yeah, that doesn't make...
That doesn't make
I never
any
got
sense. No. So she's going after James and then Silent Hill 2 now. So what? Was this supposed to be like a prequel?
Yep, this is the prequel for this character, and then she meets up with James in the middle of the main game. So this just gives a backstory to this character,
Oh, okay. Okay.
which is pretty cool. I don't see them doing that much,
Okay, yeah.
but it really added a lot to the game.
I
Alright.
do love some of the music in Silent Hill 2, especially like some of the intro sequences, like especially like the intro song to Silent Hill 3. That was really cool, and like, you know, the usual main Silent Hill theme is really cool too from like the first few games or whatever. But like this one is really cool too from the credits. Some of them are like really ambient though, but there's like a handful of them that are real musical. But the ambient ones, that's just not for listening to whenever. It's meant for being in the game itself.
Game does a lot of things right. You know, the music, the game's fun. You know, the graphics are pretty good for its time. You know, they put a lot of work into this. I actually watched the making of Silent Hill 2, so they did a lot of work in this game.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this series at all, so I have no idea what's going on here or what was going on. If I guess Alec Baldwin or whatever he was a ghost, or I don't know.
You might be able to emulate the first one since probably.
It just shows a bunch of cutscenes where Maria and James are together. This is all stuff from the main game, so I can kind of see why it's a spoiler.
The first one?
The first one had like tank controls though, which is like aggravating.
This one has them, and then it has another control scheme, which is much better. But
Analog, baby. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Team Analog. Go ahead and thumbs down people who like tank controls. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh, it's real footage. Oh wait, and there's
Game.
graphics are real.
It is. Ooh. Only one thing I really got to say about this game is this is one game I can see myself playing a lot if I really got back into it, the series in general. I mean, it was really good up until the point where they released, I think it's Book of Lost Memories, or it's one for the Vita. It's just a Silent Hill name, but it's not really Silent. Yeah. We won't talk about that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Indeed. So, I guess in the credits, it basically just shows you everything that happens throughout the game. So,
In the first game or second?
this is the second game. So,
Okay.
this shows everything that happens in the main game. Which,
Okay.
if you don't have to beat the main game, then you could just watch this. 2001.
Cool,
What was I
huh?
doing back in 2001?
Cool, huh?
Don't have a cow.
Although James, or whatever his name was, he is in the first one too.
James Rolfe?
No, James.
Oh.
Who's James?
All right, let's see how crappy I did or good. No, not too bad. I like at the end of the game it tells you how well you did or didn't do.
Well, what's your rank?
Well, for this, because it's a sub scenario, it doesn't give you a rank. It just tells you how much time it took you to finish and how much damage you took, which was 30, which isn't that bad. That's really good.
It says hard disk.
I knew you were here, Bear.
Yeah.
I knew you.
Oh, shut up. She looks stoned right there. What the heck?
Silent Hill's got to her.
Yeah.
She's on that new drug. It's called Silent.
Do you use
That's
a
the only
floppy
way to
drive?
take care of it.
Yeah.
Smoke one.
What was that?
The only way to take care of Silent Hill is just to smoke one and just be like, all right, whatever. I don't
Yeah.
condone the use of drugs, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Just like in Wrath of the Black Manta. Jeez.
Remember, people, Capcom says winners don't use drugs.
Right.
Wieners don't use drugs.
Have you guys ever ate at Mighty Weenie?
Nope.
Yeah.
That sounds like a porn
Steve
shop.
Urkel used to work there. But anyway.
Family matters.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So now, well, you haven't played it, Ron. So, well, what would be your thoughts about just seeing it, though?
It gets me kind of interested in seeing what's going to happen in part 2, or should go back and see the first game first. But it was a good plot twist in the end. You think it's going to be I thought it might be a guy or a demon behind that door the whole time, and it turns out to be a ghost, and you don't see anybody when you open the door. So that was kind of interesting. And then yeah, but I mean, I wasn't too intrigued by this part because I mean, it was just a sub scenario, but to me it was kind of boring because you don't really fight much enemies or whatever. So I mean, I don't know what score to give it since this don't really count as a game. It's just a build up to part 2, but at least is it makes it a good it establishes a good what can I call it? I guess it establishes part 2 of like it sets the storyline. It sets the story for what's going to happen in the real game. So it did a good job in that. So I really can't give it a score since it's not a real game on its own. But that's my thoughts on this whole 50-minute sub scenario.
And what about you, Spectre? I know you haven't really dug too much into Silent Hill, but from what you've seen, what are your thoughts? Spectre's final thoughts.
Well, I really do wish that I was around for the first part, but due to the fact of dealing with mic and webcam issues and it wanting to be a little pissed, I couldn't be around for the first part. But just from what I've seen of the second part, I'll have to go back and watch the first part that you guys have done to get a better understanding of it. But it just kind of interests me a little bit more, the Silent Hill series, and kind of wondering where the series is going from here. But knowing how Konami is nowadays, I guess we'll never know. But yeah, I'll have to go back and see the first one. Is there any thoughts on whether or not we're going to go through maybe the second game altogether from beginning to end in terms of commentary?
I would love to do that. I mean, I got my capture card and everything. I just want to play through the game, make sure I can do a pretty good job, and then I just want to make sure I'm able to do a good job in the game and not epic fail. But I played the game enough times to know what I'm doing. So yeah, if you guys are down for that, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Silent Hill fans out there, we could probably have that coming pretty soon here on the channel eventually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure old Ronmower will probably check it out too, considering he's kind of interested in wanting to know what's happening with the series and then see what happens in the second one.
Yeah,
There's a lot of what the moments in the game.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, huh?
Cool.
So Ross for friends.
I'll be there for you, 'cause it's ECW.
Yeah, all the friends are doing hardcore wrestling. apartments.
Wasn't Stone Cold Steve Austin in the episode of that?
I really don't know if he
I'm
was.
just kidding.
But...
No, but I know Vader. I know Vader. I know Vader was an episode of Boy Meets World.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be the father of the one of the bullies of the school, I believe.
Yeah, I remember. I just watched Spy Hard with Leslie Nielsen,
Mhm.
and Hulk Hogan's in that movie. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
Wow.
But anyway, all right. I guess that's
Hulk
it.
Hogan, we coming for you.
Yeah, Nugget. No, wait. That's Owen
That's
Hart.
about right.
All right, go ahead.
All right, guys. Well, I'd like to thank everybody that came with me in commentary. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ravenous Spectre. Thank you, everybody that was watching this video. And before I screw this up, I'm just going to hand it over to Ron.
God bless. Take care.
Later, potatoes.